So, after that somewhat embarrassing affair for Minnesota, we're going to do it all over again. Hopefully with not quite as much vigor. Make it a closer, more interesting game. And let's see who's pitching. It's going to be Ken Cloud. And, okay. Probably won't have an opportunity to go complete game with Cloud unless it's a, 3 up, 3 down every inning kind of thing. But let's see what happens.
Good evening and welcome to
We'll listen to the national anthem this time because whatever. YOLO it. Whatever.
Versus the Seattle Mariners.
I'm sorry, I wish I hadn't said that. It's cool. It plays the Canadian national anthem when we're away in Canada. Obviously not right now, but it does do that. Plus, I just love looking at the Kingdome and remembering how shitty it was and how much fun we had there growing up. Up in the nosebleeds where the players literally looked like ants and everybody was absolutely wasted. Perfect place for a kid to watch baseball. The last part sometimes was hilarious and sometimes was just very annoying. But, it's not like they were saying anything I hadn't already heard before. If you know what I mean. I remember we went to a Mariners game one year. And I was going with a friend, and he was a fanatic. He must have been 8 years old, and he was a Mariners fanatic at the time. And so we were going with his family. I was like his classmate. This was like long time ago. But we went to the Kingdome, and we had pretty good seats. And we were enjoying the game, and I was looking forward to watching the full game because my family, as a kid, you're stuck with whatever they want to do. Whenever they want to leave, you leave. And my family tended to leave the games early to beat the traffic mostly, which is hilarious thinking about it now that we were leaving early to beat the Seattle traffic in the 90s, which really wasn't that bad. But getting out of the stadium was kind of a pain. So we'd never watch the whole game, and that always bummed me out. Because if we were losing, we'd almost inevitably start winning on the drive home, and vice versa. But it would have just been nice to stick it out. And every time I go to the ballpark now, I stick around to the very end. Because chances are I parked like 14 million blocks away, and I gotta walk anyways. So traffic makes no difference to me. But we went with this family of a family friend of ours that I knew through school, and he was a Mariners fanatic, and he also had severe allergies to pretty much everything that you could possibly imagine having allergies to. I mean, he had a lot of allergies, and one of them was peanuts. And as you can imagine, there are a fair number of peanuts that get eaten at a baseball game. And their shells litter the ground almost everywhere. I haven't seen it as much anymore, but back in the 90s, man, peanuts everywhere. And I'm sure some stadiums it's still like that. And eventually, he drops something on the ground, has to go rummage around for it, and must have touched some peanut shells, and then he ate a hot dog or something, and had a really bad allergic reaction in like the 4th inning. And that's it. We had to go. Oh, too busy telling the damn story to pay attention. And so we left, and I was really bitter about it. I thought I was finally going to get a chance to sit and watch the whole game. It just didn't happen. Just didn't happen. So. And it really didn't happen until I started to just go to games by myself or with my grandma, who is also a baseball nut. She would stick around. go back to first. Oh, it's 2 outs. What am I doing? Getting too captured, getting too wrapped up in that story. But yeah, the moral of the story is, if you're going to go to a baseball game, and the game's only going to be 2 to 3 hours long, come early. Watch batting practice. Get into the stadium when the gates open. Grab some food and a beer. Watch BP.
First,
Watch the game. Get some food. You know, try. Yeah, you're going to spend a lot of money, but try the food that the stadium has to offer. They all have interesting snacks and stuff. And have a good time. Enjoy your stay at the ballpark. And leave feeling fulfilled that your $100 or so that you spent that day going to a baseball game was spent, you know, having fun. And not being stressed about the traffic situation when you leave. Or thinking about how big of an idiot you were for parking in the stadium parking lot with only like one exit. As you spend, oh come on guys, as you spend the next 20 minutes filing towards the street. Experience baseball. It's the best way to do it. Watching it on TV is fun if you're into baseball, but being there and paying attention, not staring at your phone, because you know you might get hit in the head with a baseball. So there's definitely a motive in there for you to, or a reason for you to pay attention and keep your head in a swivel.
Batting first, the right fielder, Jay Buhner. Strike one.
Strike one. Jay, your slow ass ain't making it to second. Just not gonna happen.
Batting second, the first baseman, David Segui.
Oh, only one home run on the season. I could have sworn it was more.
Batting third, the third baseman, Russ Davis.
Oh, why? What are you doing?
Safe. Batting
What a
fourth,
fool
the
you are.
catcher, Dan Wilson.
What a grand and intoxicating innocence. Well, off to a more
Batting
interesting
first,
start,
the
I suppose.
right fielder, Orlando Merced. Batting second, the second baseman,
Bill
Brent
Gates.
Gates.
Are you kidding me?
He's in there. Batting third, the shortstop,
The computer is
Pat
learning.
Mears. Out. Safe. Now batting, the designated hitter, Paul Molitor.
What you got, Paul?
Strike one.
Not going for home.
Safe. Batting fifth, the first baseman, Scott Stahoviak.
Scott, you better not, Scott Stahoviak. Okay, that works.
Out. Safe. Batting sixth, the catcher, Terry Steinbach.
close, guys. You tried. Better luck next time.
Now batting the left fielder, Raul Abanez.
Raul is a great ball player. Probably played for the Mariners.
Batting second,
I don't know for sure, but it was at least like 5 separate times that he came back to the Mariners. And Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez on this team played his entire career with
now
Seattle,
batting the shortstop,
aka the best
Rodriguez.
designated hitter of all time.
Safe.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ground rule double.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez.
Speaking of Edgar,
Strike one. Ball one. Safe.
Now batting the right
should
fielder,
have advanced a second.
Jay Buhner.
Out.
Double play.
Fantastic play.
Double play. Just gonna chat with myself.
Leadoff batter, the left fielder, Marty Cordova.
Marty Cordova.
Strike.
Nice curveball.
Out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Ron Coomer.
Out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Lawton.
Matt Lawton. Oh. I don't know why.
Safe.
I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that was going to be second base.
Now batting, the right fielder, Orlando Merced.
Safe.
Looks like I just hit him in the crotch. Oh, that's right.
Out.
Last game I said I was going to bean one of these guys, and I didn't do it. I think it's against baseball etiquette to bean somebody in the next game for beating one of your guys, but... I mean, it's against baseball
Batting
etiquette to
first,
do
the
it
first
that way, but
baseman,
I think it's
David
more,
Segui.
very slightly more acceptable if you do it at least in the same game, preferably in the same inning. But, you know, if you wanted to just make it look like you were really
Now
bad,
batting, the third
or
baseman,
just the pitch got away from you,
Russ Davis.
covert payback. That's a well-hit ball. Foul. That's well hit too, and it's gone.
Home run.
And Russ Davis is killing it. Just straight murdering baseballs.
Now batting, the catcher, Dan Wilson. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Raul Ibanez.
Strike.
Oh, I wanted that. I wanted it. I didn't get it. I don't want that one.
Ball one.
That one's got dirt on it. I'll take that one though. And jacket foul.
Foul ball.
Got a piece of that one.
Foul ball.
Now pitching, Mike Trombley.
You again? How are you? Did you only pitch for like an inning or two? Oh, no. 19.29 ERA. Yeah, no. How are you alive today? You just pitched like, I don't even know how many pitches last night. And you're not even designed to pitch like more than a couple outs.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brent Gates.
Let's go. Mariners.
Strike.
Oh my god.
He's in there.
A frickin' triple?
Batting second,
I don't
the
have an
shortstop,
emote for a triple.
Pat Mears.
Oh well. You wanna drive in your buddy? Give it a shot.
Out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Paul Molitor.
Strike one.
You guys got two chances to drive your buddy in. And that'll do it. Had two
Batting
chances,
fourth, the
only
first
needed
baseman,
one.
Scott Stahoviak.
The tying run at the plate. What's Ken gonna do?
Strike.
He's gonna throw a strike. Up in the zone. He's gonna throw an off-speed pitch on the inside. And he's gonna get a hold of it. Oh! My finger literally slipped off the control stick.
Safe.
Need to
Batting
rhino line
fifth,
this thing.
the catcher, Terry Steinbach.
Strike one.
Man, if this game counted player errors, it would be embarrassing.
Ball one. Strike two.
Go ahead, runners at the plate.
Out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Marty Cordova.
Safe. Strike one. Out.
And we'll get out of it with just one.
Leadoff batter, the second baseman, Joey Cora.
I'm a fifth. Okay. Leadoff hit. Joey Cora doing exactly what he's supposed to do.
Batting second, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex with a double.
He's in there.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ken Griffey
Here comes
Jr.
Ken. Why couldn't you get that?
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edgar Martinez.
Just hitting to where they ain't. It begins again. A little later this time.
He's in there.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jay Buhner.
Out.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, David Segui.
Ball one. Out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Russ Davis.
Two more runs scored. Guys, come on.
Safe.
Batting eighth, the catcher,
Yep.
Dan Wilson.
Saw that one coming.
Out.
Leadoff batter, the third baseman, Ron Coomer.
Strike one. Strike two. Here,
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Lawton.
strike one. Foul ball.
Strike two.
Strike three.
Batting third, the right fielder, Orlando Merced.
And I got the rumble pack and everything.
Strike
So
one.
he slams his bat on the ground out of frustration. I can feel it.
Strike.
I've always loved how the rumble pack makes the controller like significantly changes its center of gravity. Plus, it's just kind of the iconic look for the 64 controller, I've always thought. I wish, did they make the rumble pack in different colors? I wish they did. I'd like to get one in blue to
Now
match my
batting,
controller.
the left fielder,
I also need to get this
Raul
controller rebuilt.
Abanez.
It's the same one I've been using since the 64 literally was released. And it's a little flimsy.
Batting
It's
second,
not as
the
bad as some
second
of my other
baseman,
controllers that I
Joey
played more
Cora.
on. Like I've got a translucent green one, and that stick is good luck. Good luck. It's like that you're gonna lose in Mario Kart if everybody else is roughly the same skill level. And just gonna jack a home run real quick.
Out.
Or not.
Batting third, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
A-Rod with the ground out.
Out.
Going into the seventh.
Batting first, the second baseman, Brent Gates.
Brent Gates.
Foul ball.
Another curveball.
Strike.
Got it in there. And then fastball on the inside corner here.
Strike three.
Pinch hitting, Otis Nixon.
Strike. Strike two.
Then off speed on the inside.
Out.
Nope, didn't trick him.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Paul Molitor.
Foul ball. Strike.
Phew, just caught the edge of this zone there. I'm getting tired. Fastball on the outside.
Foul ball.
Right up the middle. Nice base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Scott Stahoviak.
Strike.
Still getting that curveball to work.
Strike two.
And he's looking.
Safe.
If you were only faster, Jay.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Terry
Man.
Steinbach.
Putting together a bit of a rally here.
Out.
And it's over. Seventh inning stretch, everybody.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah, the same substitutions as before. Come on, Ken.
Ball one.
Griffey was a fan of the solo shot home run. He was really good at hitting home runs. As long as nobody else was up. Or, sorry, as long as nobody else was on base. Don't get me wrong, he
Now
had his fair
batting,
share
the
of,
designated
2, 3
hitter,
grand
Edgar
slams. But
Martinez.
I believe the majority of his home runs are solo shots. And I guess that makes sense that maybe most home runs would be solo shots.
Safe.
Batting
Because
third,
it's just,
the right
you know,
fielder, Jay Buhner.
have people on base. You're less common, I suppose.
Out.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Segui.
Safe.
Now batting, the
Base
third
is loaded.
baseman, Russ Davis.
Russ Davis. And he's going to ground out into a fielder's choice.
Out.
And they're going to choose home.
Out.
And they're going to get a double play. Nicely done.
Leadoff batter, the left fielder, Marty Cordova.
Gonna let you pitch, Ken.
Ball one.
Ooh. Maybe Ken wants to bean this guy. Oh, he's just got no control. It's all gone. All his movement's gone.
Out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ron Coomer.
Out of gas now.
Strike one.
Why'd you swing at that? You silly person.
Ball one.
Ball one.
Out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Matt Lawton.
Can you get one more for me, Ken, without giving up 6 runs? Yes. Yes, you can.
Out.
A-Rod's got it under control. All right.
Now playing left field, Alex Ochoa. Leadoff batter, the catcher, Dan Wilson.
It's going to put Norm in. Get him warmed up
Strike.
to close it out here tonight.
Out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Raul Abanez.
Another fun night at the park.
Ball one.
Hanging out in the Kingdome. Going to the bathroom in those terrifying communal piss troughs. Yeah, good times.
Batting third, the second baseman, Joey Cora.
I can't remember who told me this, but one of my friends
Strike one.
told me that, you know those sinks? Excuse me.
Strike two.
You know those sinks that have like the foot pedal and it's a pedestal, like a giant circular pedestal basin with like a fountain pole in the middle or a faucet pole, and you push down on the rail on the very bottom
Save.
to turn on the water? Well, he thought that was the trick.
Alex Rodriguez.
And to his credit, the toilet doesn't look much different. It's literally a giant steel trough bolted to the wall
Save.
that you just
Batting fifth, the center
piss
fielder,
into.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And I had never seen another one of those outside of the Kingdome for years, until I went to this bar in Tacoma. I don't remember Dirty Oscar's Annex, maybe? No, something else. But anyways, bar in Tacoma I went to, and they had a trough in their bathroom, and they filled it with ice, like all the ice that they had to get rid of when they had to replace the ice in their ice wells. And they filled that thing with ice, and it was a blast to, you know, drink some beers, go in there, melt some ice,
Leadoff batter,
That was
the
fun.
right fielder,
instead of
Orlando
traumatizing like in the
Merced.
Kingdome. So, nice change of pace. The more you know, right?
Strike one. Strike two.
And everybody's thinking, why are you nostalgic for this place? Yeah, don't know.
Ball one.
It was loud, and a lot of the only amazing things the Mariners ever did were in it, so
Here,
that's probably why.
Batting
We
second,
did one
the
cool thing at
second
Safeco
baseman,
Field, maybe
Brent
2.
Gates.
That's about it. As far as a team, I'm not talking individual accomplishments. You know, certain members of the team have done a lot of really cool things at Safeco Field, but as a team,
foul ball.
1 or 2 years. That's about it. Since its opening in 1999, so. Double. Yeah, so that's a depressing Mariners fact. It's a beautiful stadium. one of the nicest I've ever been to.
The
Great
shortstop,
place to watch a game.
Kenny Hawkins.
Not a bad seat in the house. Unlike the Kingdome, there are bad seats in the Kingdome. Or I should say there were, since, you know, it got exploded and don't exist no more. 200 level, almost
Batting
universally in the
fourth,
Kingdome,
the
especially up
designated
towards the
hitter, Paul
concourse.
Molitor.
Really bad. They put CRT TVs that they hung from the ceiling up the 300 level.
Ball one.
Up there, closer to the concourse, and you'd have a better time watching it on that, 17-inch Mitsubishi TV than you would watching the field. It was just, and it was dark. It was just a bad place to watch a ball game.
Now batting, the first
Just a
baseman,
bad place to watch
Scott
a ball game.
Stovia.
Norm Charlton is testing my patience here.
Strike one. Strike two. Here,
Batting sixth, the catcher, Terry Steinbach.
strike. Strike two.
Come on.
Here,
Yeah. Good job, Norm.
And the winners are the Seattle Mariners.
That's a baseball score. That's a real life baseball score. I believe that. More believable than 31 to 1 or 2 or whatever the hell it was. So, yeah, we both got a lot of hits. I just managed to get more runs. As always, it was a beautiful 72 degrees inside the Kingdome. Great day to be eating a Mariner dog and sitting in the 300 level. Getting life-threatening peanut allergies. Watching the Mariner Moose break his ankle. Being towed behind a stupid ATV. Dummy? Maybe it was his wrist. I can't remember. He broke something. I think it happened a couple different times. Or should I say Mariner Mises, because I'm sure there were many of them. Probably hasn't just been one guy. Although that would be cool. Only one dinger this game. And it was Russ Davis. The man is doing very well. Not a save opportunity for Charlton. Although it came close. ERA got dinged up a little bit though. What with allowing the one run in one inning. So that'll screw you up. But Cloud's got a nice ERA. Not a lot of strikeouts this game. None by the opposing team. I'm sure that's a fair... And no walks. This game, one of the things it does not simulate accurately is the number of walks. Mostly because you decide where you want to throw the pitch. So, you know, it's not like you're going to decide to walk somebody. But it does happen occasionally. It just doesn't happen at frequencies that are normal. So, cool. And who's pitching tomorrow? What's his name? Bob Wells. He'll be on the bump. And who's in the lineup? Okay. I might mess around with the lineups a little bit. Maybe make a lineup against right-hand pitchers. That's the A team, and then lefties will make it the B team. Or something like that. Something just to get the bench guys working, because it'd be nice to get everybody working, you know? Instead of just the squad. Let's check our schedule. So, day game. Nice day game, Sunday day game against Minnesota tomorrow. And then we get to see Boston. for a couple of midweek day games, and then we go on the road. So, thanks for joining me. Hope you come back. Enjoy some baseball in the future until it gets too ridiculous to continue. But until then, I plan on playing a game every night or so. So, stop by, say hi, and hope you have a great night. Later, everybody.